Good afternoon, I'm John Perkins with the Closing Market Minute. Soybeans were lower on Tuesday with profit-taking and technical selling the big bearish factors for the session. USDA did say that as of Sunday, 75% of this year's U.S. soybean crop is harvested. That's a pretty decent week-to-week advance, but still slower than average. Beans continue to wait for the signing of Phase 1 of the trade deal between the United States and China. Corn ended the session lower. More than half of this year's U.S. corn crop is harvested. While that is also slower than average, it's also a pretty good week-to-week advance, and many forecast to have pretty good harvest conditions in many areas over the next few days. A big bearish factor for corn continues to be slow export demand. In Chicago and Kansas City, wheat were up on short covering. Winter wheat planting and emergence are both close to normal. New supply, demand, and production numbers are out on Friday. Live and feeder cattle were mixed, mostly lower ahead of this week's widespread direct cash cattle business. Pretty quiet day for both the buyers and the sellers. Not a lot of interest on either side. Box beef was higher at midday. And hogs were higher, supported by Monday's sharply higher close in the pork carcass cutout value. Pork was also up sharply at midday on Tuesday. Cash business was steady to lower during the session. I'm John Perkins with the Closing Market Minute.